Hey, it's Alfonso Gomez, your realtor. Wanted to take a moment here and talk to you guys about buying or selling, mainly selling a home. Well, no, let's talk about both. Buying or selling a home while there are renters inside the home. So let's take the approach of the seller first. So you have a house you're renting out. You have to take a couple of things in consideration when you're ready to sell the home. One, what type of a lease contract does your renter have? Lease contracts survive sales, meaning if I listed a house for sale in the month of July and I have a renter that signed a brand new 1-year lease in January of that same year, that means that contract is good until January of the following year. So if you put the house on the market in July, that means that home has to be sold with that renter to go along with the sale. So the new owner has to accept the fact that they personally cannot move in because you have a renter with a valid contract. So you have to take all that stuff in consideration. If you have a month-to-month agreement, meaning you don't have a written agreement or your contract has expired, your lease contract has expired, they automatically turn into month-to-month tenants, then that's a whole other conversation. Now you have to give them notice. If the tenant has lived in your property for less than 1 year, they get a 30-day notice to vacate. If they've lived in your property for more than 1 year, then they get a 60-day notice to vacate. Okay? What other what other nightmares can you have with tenants during the selling process as a seller? Well, guess what? It's your property, but it's their home. Remember that. It's your property, but it's their home. So they can make it challenging to show the house. Number one thing I would advise any seller trying to sell a house with a tenant in it is be super nice to the tenant, okay? Give them incentives to show the house. Give them maybe a discounted rental rate. Maybe give them a cash for keys so they can move out before the home sells. Bribe them, give them ideas, give them incentives to help you sell the house. Aside from that, they can literally say, I don't want anybody in my house, period. Remember, it's your property, their home. Most of the time, though, when you have good communication, you're not going to have issues with tenants. Nonetheless, if you do have a situation that you need to sell a house and you have a renter, I have many years of experience with dealing with it. Call me and we'll talk about it. This is Alfonso Gomez, your realtor. I'm hoping to close my next deal with you.